To this another video on Market Talk YouTube channel. Hope the expedited trading was profitable, and definitely if you not made loss, it is very good. Don't be upset if you have missed the opportunity in Bank Nifty trading. Keep learning new things. Whatever mistake you made, understand the mistakes, and definitely you can capture the good moves next time. But definitely Nifty was very volatile today. It is because exclusively only because of Reliance, and Nifty is behaving in line with the Reliance, and a lot of short covering was there. Let's understand what's happening in the Nifty, Reliance and Bank Nifty, what happened in market. Let's go into the video. So start disclaimer, any views given here is for education purpose. Any trades taken by you is exclusively because of your decision. I am myself, my channel, not responsible for any loss incurred by you. So trading mantra for the day: before entering a trade, first fix your stop loss. Target is secondary. Okay, that is very important. Either you are buying options or selling options, buying futures, selling futures, whatever. Stop loss is very important because you should know what is the risk you are carrying. Risk management is very important for your trading business. So don't forget to put your stop loss. It's hitting stop loss or not hitting stop loss is secondary issue, but putting a stop loss order is a must. So that defines your risk. What is the maximum risk you are carrying? Never carry unlimited risk. That is very important in your trading career. So coming to the data point for FIS, again it was a trap for the people who are following this. They bought back almost 10,000 contracts. They had 11,000 contracts of long futures. Again they bought today 8,000 contracts. Not sure whether retailers are trapped or FIs are getting trapped, or FIs in US are trapping FIs in India, Indian FIs. Okay, it looks very funny, the data actually. Not sure who is getting trapped actually. So better, whatever be the case, we will follow the data. FIs are driving force for our markets, particularly. You see in the ferocious movement of March, what happened exclusively because of FIs who driven the market on the downside. However, here the long puts, they are not brought down actually. They were just brought down 7,000 contracts here in long puts, but futures they are managing very small quantities, so they are managing very small quantities. But long puts they are holding on. So we will just wait for the good opportunity. Maybe the final move is going on the upside. Maybe the second move, the down move can come. We have to wait for opportunity, the signals. Because as of now, still I am not convinced that a long breakout has come out actually. Maybe a fake breakout. Let us see whether we are closing above 11,500. But however, the Lakshman Rekha has given a small buy signal actually. We will see in the key data. So let us see in the power of 2 and the charts what's telling. So before that, Reliance chart, we will see what's the Reliance happening, what is the move, where it can go. So if you see the the hourly chart, definitely the degree of rise is 70 degrees. It is not going to sustain. It has to come down to 48 degrees. 48 degrees they can roughly maybe over a period of time this will change actually. 45 degrees will come to around this level. Maybe as and when time passes by, 2260 around, that's maybe 50-60 points only. So that this gap also need to be filled actually. So this gap will get filled, 2200 level it will come, but one has to be patiently waiting if you are having a shorts. But naked shorts, definitely I am telling you always, naked shorts in any instrument is not advisable. If you are making loss also, some loss is okay, except because your hedge position is a business model. So we will see some option strategy also in the Reliance, so what can be tried, different option strategies. We will do some simulations also. Coming to the Nifty hourly chart. So coming to the Nifty hourly chart, we will see what is there. So we saw in the channel, it has been moving in the channel, and this trend line, the gap of itself, the trend line got broken, and then it never gone below the trend line. So now the trend line will be support, and you have to see this breakout area where it was around 11,370 levels. It's a breakout area. That also will be a support for the coming days. So till the time 11,350 is not broken, it should be on the long side only, targeting for the earlier high of almost 11,600 levels. This gap get filled, 11,520 level. This gap get filled, and then this top will be the resistance area, 11,580 to 600 levels. So we have to see the price action again around this area, whether we are reversing down or going to visit the 11,800 level again. So it is very curious situation for Nifty, but Nifty definitely Reliance is getting very hot to handle. So we'll wait for the proper correction, and there is no point in getting into the stock in panic or FOMO situation, the fear of missing out. Let us see the Bank Nifty hourly chart. Bank Nifty definitely is weak. Let us see Bank Nifty, what's the status. There's no today investing.com is not working properly actually. I'm not sure whether this will work. Let us see this chart. Yeah, this chart is working. Ichimoku cloud is working. Yeah. So in case of Ichimoku cloud, we are seeing some reversal here in the Ehler-Fisher transform indicator. But however, it is below zero. Any rise will get resistance around here, and chances of, because if you see here everywhere it is buy on dips here. Now it will be sell on rise around 0 or slightly above. We can get to see reversal. If you see here also, the crossover is happening in very fast manner. It has to move up above and sustain. Mostly the chances are very less that we'll see a whipsaw here, because whipsaw doesn't come so easily here. So we'll wait for the chances tomorrow 11,500, whether it is sustaining or not getting rejected during the day and closing below 500 is very important to note. Chances looks very bleak that we will close above 11,500 tomorrow. Case of Bank Nifty, what's happening here? Also same situation. Why it's taking so much time today for opening Bank Nifty? Yeah, so here Bank Nifty is definitely weak, but definitely the downside movement may be not so much like Nifty in case it is coming. Still we are below this Kijun-sen, this brown line 23,259. So possible we can go and test 23,000 level, but may not be trying to break above level, because once we are near the cloud, then cloud can try to pull down. The future cloud is also green, so there is no panic as of now. Once we go below the cloud around 21,000 level, then only some fear can come. Other as of now, everything is like short covering rally is going on, because everybody want to short, but when shorts opportunity is coming, but nobody will be able to take. That's the problem actually. As of now, the VIX also is not so much great high actually. Once it goes above 25, then only the panic can come. As of now, FIs also not giving any opportunity for going shorts. Actually, if more than FIs, Reliance is not giving opportunity for any shorts. Once Reliance comes down, all the deals are over. Now Reliance retail deals are going on. Then after that, Reliance Jewels, Reliance Women, Reliance Kids Wear, like that, they are going to keep on releasing one by one deals to keep the market on upside. If that is the case, then Reliance can even go 3,000 also. That's the way it looks like. Because this way, but definitely if this is the way market is being managed, then the correction is going to be very bad and very ugly also. But because lot of things are depending on Reliance only, because of positive momentum, everything is depending on Reliance. But we have to wait for the opportunity, because there is no point in taking any trade just in expectation. So in the case of a Bollinger Band, Arun, what's the Nifty is saying? Because once 20 moving average is crossed today. Okay, today we close our 20 moving average, then definitely the upper Bollinger will be targeted. So here we saw almost touch the lower Bollinger Band. Now upper Bollinger Band 11,640. So 11,640 is the level we can target now. Possible that tomorrow also is possible if the momentum is going upside and short covering rally comes, but may not be happening. Let us see, because option pain is at 11,400. Option pain may not move so much in the one day itself, tomorrow itself. Today may be a expiry trading impact. So tomorrow definitely I am expecting some, not gap down, at least the once we go of 11,500, all the shorts will be scoring of the positions in frustration, and then the market might come down below 11,500. So just be cautious, don't come under pressure, manage your trades, move your ranges, trading ranges, that's it. And Arun also, if you see here, some indication is coming here. In case of Arun, the Arun up is coming down to 67. Always it has been steadily at around 100 levels. Now it has come down to 67 levels, and Arun down also is moving up to 26 levels. So it is something little consolation for the bears. Once we see a crossover here in the middle, because Arun is almost like several months now, starting from May, June, July, August, September. Like this month also is going to complete 4 months now. World and the two particularly index. This is a rare scenario happens actually. So everybody is waiting for a correction. Just wait for the correction and keep on taking intraday trades if you are not comfortable with the long positions. That's the best thing you can do. In case of Bank Nifty, let us see what's the status. But Bank Nifty is a completely beaten down and dead index now as of now. If you see here, still it is roaming around this range only, is not doing anything great. 22,837, 23,000 can target actually, because the Bank Nifty ratio has come down to 1.97. So possibly it can try to test two levels ratio. So 23,000 can be target in the momentum when the Nifty moves to 11,550 plus levels. Arun is still yet to give a buy signal, the sell signal, because already Arun down is at almost like bottom. Now Arun up is coming down to 67 levels. Both need to do a crossover for sell signal. Now the third setup, let us see Heikin Ashi. Heikin Ashi definitely would have seen the doji sort of thing today because of this up move. No, I think Nifty has given a green Heikin Ashi. Nifty has given a green Heikin Ashi, but if you see here exactly we got supported this Heikin Ashi, this super trend. The super trend 11,200 is going to be a big support. So 11,200, once it's broken in the Heikin Ashi, then only we can think of any short positions. Till the time you have to be on the long side only. If you are expecting you are bearish, then you can short calls. Don't buy puts, because there is no point in buying puts, because it's very costly, and also the puts is going to decay, time decay, the problem is there. So you can short calls, say 11,200 call you can short, and you can buy some calls in a ratio basis, so that you can at least hold for some time till your bearish view comes, so that your ego also gets satisfied that no, okay, I was bearish and my view was wrong, but I had some small loss because of the strategy. But don't buy puts expecting that Nifty or Bank Nifty will correct, then that will be a big mistake actually, because buying puts naked is not an advisable strategy for any expected bearishness. We will get enough opportunity for the bearish position to be taken. And here DA minus DA plus, there is no much of gap, very small gap, so it means that the momentum is not there also. So once we see the momentum picking up, then only we can see some big moves coming. So possibly everything is a expiry day game today expecting. Let us see tomorrow what is the game is there for the Nifty. So coming to Bank Nifty, the momentum is definitely stopped actually on the downside. Now if you see the low is not broken. Now we formed a candle, red candle, but open equal to high. So as of now, Bank Nifty is about to get a reversal zone after a big drop of almost 2,500 points. Now let us see the fourth setup. So 20-day moving average, 50-day moving average crossover. Here yet to get a sell signal, but awesome oscillator is indicating that we are on the bottom now of going to a negative zone. But everything depends on breaking this 11,150, 11,200 zone. Once you break this zone decisively, then only we can see some good move on the downside, a correction can come. But the problem is that a lot of news floating around on this India, China, Supreme Court order, or this so many coronavirus issues, how many cases are there, and the vaccine getting postponed, and so many different news are coming, and everybody is confused also, like what to do now. And Reliance also deal money is going on. So if this is the way markets are confused and not able to go forward. The only thing who can take care of the market now is FIS, who decisively bring down the markets like what they done in the March. That's the only time we can go for the shorts, and that too you are going to get indication in the FI data. So you should not bother about that. Just wait, at least if futures they are going for net shorts position, then we can go for a short position. Till the time you can go for a bear call spread. That's the best thing. So in the money call option you short, or deep in the money call option, and then buy some call options on the out of the money or at the money. So that way you hedge up, you make a strategy. If you are little bearish on the market, they are expecting that 11,200 will be tested. Now we will see the Bank Nifty also. In case of Bank Nifty, it is just flat, there is no momentum at all. Straddles, triangles will work a lot, but you should have a position, you should be able to manage a position without hedge and small quantities. Then it is very good actually if you are getting a good trades, because there is no point in buying a hedge for Bank Nifty, because even if you see 22,000 put, it is trading at around 200 rupees. So it is very costly to buy a hedge for Bank Nifty. And 22,500 straddle, if you see, it is around 650-700 rupees it is trading. And at the end of the day, you don't make money by hedging the Bank Nifty positions. You have to go for naked intraday option buying. That's better actually for Bank Nifty. Let us see the power of 2. What happened in the power of 2? So in case of power of 2, so it was like it was easy for predicting for Bank Nifty. The 22,500 level was expected, and in line with the expectation, Bank Nifty was closed. This is the futures chart. We opened here and we tried about to go about the long breakout actually by around 10:30 after almost 1.5 hours of the market open, and then we got a buy signal here. Here if you see, we got a buy signal in the power of 2 also. But in case of Nifty, we got a buy signal in the morning itself. So here we got the buy signal. It was a trap and went all the way there, but the option pain was not moving at all. It moved to 22,600, but exactly after they have been mentioned Telegram channel also that once 20 McGinley is crossed below, then we will go for sell off. Maybe like we will come down. What happened is here almost 2 candles we got some whipsaw here. After that we started trading continuously below this McGinley 20. So most of times McGinley 20 works a lot in favor of the trading. You see here even the futures also. This is futures level. This is the futures rate for Bank Nifty, and this is McGinley. So once we crossed below this McGinley 20 and below the futures this VWAP also, then a big move came on the downside. So this is time that 22,500 was trading around here was around 45 rupees something. It moved all the way to 270 rupees almost. So it was a very good trade actually. But I missed. I was just shorting on the calls in the next week expiry. Let us go for the Nifty. Nifty morning itself we saw about this go short level, and we thought that it will be coming down, waited for that, but we gave a long breakout here. After the long breakout from here, around 374, almost went for almost 50 points above the long breakout level. It was above the cloud also. So once we went below the cloud here, the McGinley 20 here was a big short covering rally started from here 11,363 all the way to 11,464. Big short covering rally saw in the last 1.5 hours actually, which has taken Nifty by almost 100 points in just 1 hour time. So definitely it's a clear short covering rally. So all the bears are fueling the bulls to rally actually. It's not bulls rallying on their own. Actually bears are pushing the bulls to rally, nothing else. So just wait for the opportunity for bears. Otherwise till the time, don't use your logics or telling the P ratio, high P ratio, Reliance has gone so much. Don't think or expectations of fundamentals. Just go with the market momentum and technicals. That's the only way you can trade in this market Nifty and Bank Nifty. If you start using logics, market is illogical and behaves abnormally only most of times. So definitely if you are using logics, it definitely is very difficult to make money in the market. Just you have to close your logical brain and start trading. Now let us see some option strategies for Reliance actually. So coming to the option strategies for Reliance, what is the ideal strategy we can try? There is no such strategy where you can just take a strategy and always you will be in profit. That is not possible at all. Options are designed such a way that you have to do some adjustments. You have to make a movement in the strategy, because if you there is no strategy it can work like that. You just take a strategy and you can make money. Now for example, you can take one strategy where you can combine the iron condor and then with the ratio also. So what we can do is like we can take it's not iron condor, it's short guts. So 2300 call will short, 2380 put will just short. Both we are getting a premium of almost 200 rupees. The intrinsic value is 80 rupees. So using that money we are buying 2 lots of 2460 call and 2200 put, 2 lots. So net you are seeing that we are just spending the money what we are getting from premium in buying the options. So here the money is the expectation is to make money on any breakout moves coming below 2100 or above 2500. So there is a gap of almost 400 points gap. In between that, you can do the intraday trade where you can cut down your positions, open positions, to reduce your loss on the bought options. If you see here, 85 plus 111, so you are collecting this much premium, and then you are paying amount, this is 196 premium you are getting. So you are paying 29 into 2, 58, and then okay, 29 here also 29. So 29 into 4, almost 160. So some premium is left in your pocket, but this strategy, just note that you will be maximum loss will be around 49,000 rupees. So you can modify the strategy and do simulations also. For example, if you are not bearish as of now, you just want to take a position only when the market is going below 2200 in case Reliance, then you can go for just one lot of option only. No need for buying put in expectation, so that your loss on the upside, on the downside, you are not making big money. Any crash comes, that crash is not going to come. Reliance, any dips definitely is being bought. Only on up move only you want to make money. So this is the strategy you can making. So maximum loss 35,000 rupees. Your margin is 1.8 lakhs, and here any move about 2,500 you will start making unlimited profit. So this is strategy. Now if you want to keep on with the market moving strategy, what you can do is you can keep on moving the positions also. 2300 call, you move it to 2340, and then in the put option, also you keep moving the position here, because time decay will going to give you profits. So you move to the puts, so that way you just keep on increasing your positions range also, and then if you see here, you can make, there will be no loss for some point of time. Doing some simulation like this, if you see, only you will make loss below 2300 levels. Till the time you are not going to make loss at all in this strategy if you use this simulation process in the option strategy setting. So here is not, there is no the correct strategy, something like that you want to make for a particular way to make profit. There is so 30 millions and plus of option strategies are available. It is up to you, your creativity, to use a strategy to make money. If you just see this position here, only below 2300 you will start making loss, and that too loss is 36,000 rupees. Now if you see here, you want to buy one more lot here, say 2300. If you buy 2300 put, what will happen? 2300 put, buy one lot. If you just become bearish, 2300 put you buy, and then maximum loss can be 29,000 rupees. So here, once you get a profit here, what you can do is you can put a stop loss order to buy the put option on daily basis at particular level above the BWP. Then you just take it right there, move on the downside. So let's move to the presentation back. So coming to the key data point, definitely Nifty is going other way north, and Bank Nifty is going south. The PCR is 1.15 and here is 0.84, and option pain is 11,400 for Bank Nifty and 2,500 for Bank Nifty. So there is a big gap between the highest open interest for Bank Nifty, and in case of Nifty also, like people are ready to short near put because low IV, 21 is IV, and the people don't want to short puts at this point of time because the IV is very the VIX is very low. So shorting now and sudden move on the downside from US market, something goes wrong, then it's a big problem. So that is the reason there is a big down move. Maybe 11,000 is the, there's not much difference, but 11,000 is the highest open interest. And in case of Lakshman Rekha, today just by 2 points we got stop loss hit, and then we need to get into the long position. But our original Lakshman Rekha, we have 155 points away. Now profit is there. Once above 1162, then only we can see some good move on the upside to test 11,800 levels, previous level what we saw. And in case of Bank Nifty, a long way to go to hit the stop loss. As of now, we don't have any stop loss problem in the Bank Nifty. And in case of IV, there is a big demand for put option. We are expecting the market will come down, but market is going against the option buyers. 12,500 put also high, almost same. There is, we cannot tell high for IV, slightly higher compared to call option. That's it. But in case of Nifty, we are seeing that all the key moving averages we are above that. At least 11,400 should be broken for any weakness to come in the Nifty. And in case of Bank Nifty, the momentum is on the Nifty, is the positive momentum is there, and everybody is bullish, and then Bank Nifty can test 22,900 or 23,000 levels for 20 moving average. tomorrow or maybe in the next coming days before the expiry. But in case of Nifty, now we crossed above the monthly trend. Now it is bullish, but Bank Nifty is yet to cross the bullishness. Once the Nifty is giving the lead, then Bank Nifty will follow, and possible that we will start a good move on the either direction. So get ready for, like, somebody want to ride the bullish move on the Bank Nifty, they can look for shorting the 23,000 puts or 23,500 put also, which is trading at 1,000 rupees roughly around. Like 23,000 put is around 800 rupees, and 23,500 is around 1,160 something. So that is a very good option, and you can doing intraday, but don't take overnight position, because we don't know how the market is behaving. But downside looks very less actually, a chance. The Bank Nifty to Nifty ratio is 1.96. Normally once it comes to 1.95 range, then it starts bouncing. When the ratio is below this around this level, then buy Bank Nifty and sell Nifty. There is a pair strategy you can apply. At the time of March, before the sharp fall, Bank Nifty to Nifty ratio is 2.64 actually. Now we are seeing the lowest levels because of the big bullishness in the banks. The Bank Nifty ratio is 2.64. Somebody wanted to look for this Bank Nifty pair strategy, you should look for these ratios. So coming to the breakout levels, long breakout 11,543 for Nifty, and 11,392 for short breakout for Bank Nifty. So Nifty short breakout for Nifty. So 11,400 is almost our option pain also. So tomorrow if we go around this level and come down around this level, if you go and come down, looks like chance that we will touch this level and then start coming down below 500. That time look for shorting the call option, 500 call option. That will be a good opportunity for shorting possible. And in case of Nifty, Bank Nifty, 22,800 is showing the long breakout. So once we cross the level, 20,000 should be easy target. So depending on the momentum tomorrow, how it's opening, because US market is giving some lead in the morning, it was highly volatile. They also then they went for almost 160 points down move, then they are flat and then started moving the positive zone. So they are trying to trap a lot of traders worldwide. So be careful with the strategies, put a stop loss order very carefully. And in case of short breakout 22,274, looks like chance of breaking this level looks very less tomorrow, but for the 22,500 is going to be very key support tomorrow. It maybe like what we saw Nifty, same way we can go and test on the open to bullishness, because normally the market want to go down first, it will go up and then come down. If you want to go down, then first for example, your market want to go up, means first it will come down and go up. It will always does the reversal. 85% of time this is what happens. So once it goes up, be ready for any down move. So 23,000 call could be a good opportunity if you short, if you don't break on the upside about 22,800 levels. So 20,000 call will be around 200 levels, then there will be a good opportunity to short the call. So let's move to the learning time. The fees, I always ask for you this likes. Okay, please like and share the video, subscribe. I will be more motivated for giving you more ideas. So we saw in part 1 some what are the mistakes for option traders. So just you can see the video, last 2 days I have been posting this. Now yesterday this is the list of things what I posted. Take this each and everything very seriously. Definitely beyond in your dreams you will not be able to make loss in your option trading. So third one is what is it? Thinking that entering a strategy can give profit. So many of the people who working professionals, they think that I just enter a straddle or strangle or iron butterfly, iron condor, and then I will be making money. And there is no chance. There is no graph you can make. You can see also you take both sides together and like call or put together, or you take bear call spread, bull put spread, whatever. It is difficult to make money without any adjustments. Adjustments are integral part of the option trading strategy. So you need to make adjustments. You have to move your position so that you can make money in the option trading. So you should understand that. And entering the strategy and exiting partially. Many people does this actually. So what happens? They enter the straddle or strangle. Definitely one side will profit when the market moves on the other side. The other side will just keep it expecting that the market will move on to their side. They will want to be more intelligent, and they think that they hold the strategy and the other side, and then other side will not give you money. Then again the whatever profit you made, then you enter into loss. So never do the partial exiting of a strategy. Enter the strategy, exit the strategy. You bought an iron butterfly or iron condor, then exit the entire legs. Don't do partial exiting. Or convert the strategy into different strategy. That can be done, but don't do partial exiting or keep the risk unlimited. Risk unlimited is important. Hedge your position. Buying option when the IV is high is also a mistake. Because when IV is high, demand is there, lot of panic is there, so your buying position, the panic is there, and after that, once the panic is over, then the price will come down, cool down. As such, option buying is not so great idea if you are not in the right trend and right timing. You should be in the right timing and right speed to enter and exit the strategy. Trading stock options is not everybody's cup of tea. For trading options, you should have a strong liquidity with you, and also you should have a hedging position. This is not possible in the stocks because of high volatility. The IVs are sometimes it shoots up to 60-70 also. So handling those things for retail traders is very difficult unless otherwise you are well professionally trained and you are able to manage the positions in case of any issues. Like even in case of Infosys or the TCS, when the results came, the volatility that you saw, it is not possible for you to manage the positions as a normal trader. So for that, better to avoid stock options. Buying or selling, if you are buying and making money means then you are lucky, then no problem. For those who people starting or trading with options, don't touch the stock options, go for Nifty, Bank Nifty only, and particularly Nifty, don't go for Bank Nifty also. Anybody who is starting option trading should go for only Nifty options. You understand that trading one lot, two lots, then you can go for other stock options if you are able to manage the trades. Getting too much excited for expiry trading, I normally just be fearful of expiry trading because of a big movement that coming in the expiry trading, particularly after 130 move. 130 move is a very dangerous move. It comes, we don't know where it will go. Most of the times it cools down actually. The wave whatever comes cools down, but sometimes like Nifty today, it does not cool down actually. 100 points move, we close at the highest point of the day. So those kind of days are very dangerous actually. So don't get excited for expiry trading. Do be actually more fearful on expiry trading compared to the normal trade trading, because of the low delta is going to moving so fast. Gamma is very fast moving. So that way you cannot take trades naked also, either option buying, option selling, both. It can be a disaster. So be careful with the expiry trading. Lack of discipline in placing the stop loss order. Once you sell option or buy option, put stop loss order immediately. Sometimes become lazy and don't put stop loss order, thinking that we can do manually squaring the position. But sometimes market does not give you the option, or sometimes you'll not be able to track that position, or some phone call will come, or somebody will be calling you, or somebody in the home or anywhere, somebody will be disturbing you. So these are disturbance will get, and you forget to square the position, means it can become unlimited loss. Because when you take a naked position during the day, intraday trades, only stop loss order is your saving position and nothing else. So not aware that bought option cannot be hedged. You should always know that bought option cannot be hedged, and it can keep on coming down on the theta values. So always you should have a sold position hedged by bought position. That is fine. You may be making some loss on the bought position, but definitely you make money on the sold position. So always try to know that bought options cannot be hedged, only sold options can be hedged. So these are some few lessons we try to, whatever lessons I learned in the market, and dealing with my students and dealing with my other few traders. These are few lessons which I try to collate and give to you, present you in the last 3 parts actually. Hope you enjoy the video. Keep learning. Please subscribe, like the channel, and definitely I'm sure that you'll be enjoying and learning the videos. Try to implement the things carefully. Certain things you know to write and keep it, and over a period of time practicing these things, you will become a professional trader in option trading. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.